The 2012 Jefferson nickel is one of the modern American coins that continues the long tradition of the 5-cent denomination first introduced in 1866. Even though it is a recent coin, collectors still study it carefully because every year of mintage adds another chapter to the history of the United States Mint. The 2012 nickel was struck at the Denver Mint, which is known for producing billions of coins every year for regular circulation. The coin carries the D mint mark, which identifies its origin, and this small letter plays a major role in coin collecting because collectors always try to build complete year-end mint sets. The 2012 nickel is made from a copper-nickel alloy consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel. This alloy gives the coin a silver-gray shine, strong durability, and resistance to corrosion. The coin weighs about 5 grams and measures 21.2 millimeters in diameter. These exact measurements have been consistent for decades, which is why collectors appreciate the 5-cent series for its stability and recognizability. On the obverse side of the 2012 nickel is the portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. The portrait used from 2006 onward is sharper and more detailed than older versions, giving Jefferson a realistic and expressive appearance. His face looks forward with a slight turn, capturing a more lifelike representation compared to the older, decades-old designs. Alongside his portrait, the obverse includes the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," the word, "Liberty," written in Jefferson's own handwriting style, and the year 2012. The small, D, mint mark appears near the edge, identifying this specific coin as a Denver Mint issue. The fields around the portrait are generally smooth and open, meaning that scratches, nicks, and wear marks easily show on circulated coins, making gem-quality examples relatively harder to find than one might expect. The reverse side features Monticello, Thomas Jefferson's famous home in Virginia. This design has been part of the nickel series for most of its history and remains one of the most recognizable images in U.S. coinage. The Monticello depiction on the 2012 nickel shows the building's front facade with its classic dome, columns, and long symmetrical structure. Under the building, the word, Monticello, is clearly inscribed, followed by 5 cents, and then, United States of America. Even simple details like the steps, roof lines, and door frame can help determine a coin's grade, because weak strikes or worn surfaces make these features less visible. Collectors examine these small architectural details closely to judge how well the coin survived circulation or how sharply it was struck at the mint. In terms of mintage, the 2012 nickel was produced in very large numbers, making it a common coin in circulation even today. Because it is a modern coin, most examples are found in average circulated condition with minor wear, light scratches, and dull surfaces. These circulated coins generally hold only face value, which is 5 cents. However, uncirculated examples, especially those preserved in rolls, bags, or mint sets, can have additional value. A fresh, bright, uncirculated 2012 nickel often sells for around 15 to 50 cents depending on its shine, surface quality, and amount of contact marks. Coins that are certified by grading companies such as PCGS or NGC in high mint state grades can be worth more. Mint State 65 coins normally sell in the $1 to $3 range. Mint State 66 examples can reach $5 to $10. Mint State 67 examples, which are truly top quality and rare, can sell for $20 to $40 or more depending on the collector market and auction demand. The value of this coin increases further when an unusual mint error is present. Collectors love error coins because they show something that went wrong during production, making them unique and often scarce. Possible errors for the 2012 nickel include die cracks, die clashes, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and weak or misaligned strikes. Most of these errors sell for a few dollars, but dramatic errors, for example, a 20% off-center strike, can sometimes reach higher prices. However, major errors for this specific year are uncommon, so the majority of 2012 nickels follow normal pricing based only on grade and condition. When examining a 2012 nickel, a collector looks for strong luster, full details in Jefferson's hair, clear clarity around the eye, and sharp edges on Monticello's architectural lines. Even the smallest contact marks or dull spots can lower a coin's grade. Coins stored in pockets, Bags, or coin jars quickly lose their luster because nickel alloy scratches easily. That is why coins from mint rolls or mint sets often receive the highest grades. They were protected from friction. If someone wants to preserve their 2012D nickel in top condition, it is best to keep it in a protective plastic holder, avoid touching it with bare fingers, and never try to clean the coin. Cleaning removes the natural surface of the coin and may drastically reduce its collectible value. Even though the 2012D nickel is not a rare or extremely expensive coin, it is still an important part of modern U.S. coinage. It represents a continuation of American tradition, the long-running series honoring President Jefferson, and the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint. Beginners often start coin collecting with modern nickels like this one because they are affordable, easy to find, and visually appealing. The 2012D nickel is especially good for new collectors who want to practice grading, learn about coin surfaces, and build a complete date and mint mark series. Over time, even modern coins may gain value because high-grade examples slowly become harder to locate as most circulated ones accumulate wear. Collectors also appreciate that the 2012D nickel reflects the era in which it was made. During the early 2010s, the United States Mint continued using high-precision machinery, producing coins with strong strikes and consistent quality. This technological advancement means the 2012D nickel often shows crisp details when found uncirculated. The coin also captures a transitional period in American numismatics when public interest in modern coin series, such as state quarters, presidential dollars, and Lincoln Shield cents, was rapidly increasing. Although nickels did not receive new designs during that time, they still remain symbolically important as everyday currency and collectible pieces. Overall, the 2012D Jefferson nickel stands as a durable, attractive, and culturally meaningful coin. Its value may not be high today, but its importance lies in its design, its place in American history, and its role in forming complete collections. A well-preserved 2012D nickel offers a snapshot of American coinage at the beginning of the 21st century and continues the legacy of one of the United States' most influential leaders. Collectors of all levels can appreciate the coin's beauty, structure, and craftsmanship, and keeping such coins safe today ensures that they remain rewarding pieces for the future.